What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Martin. If you are new to the channel, please do me a favor, do like this video, share the video, and also do subscribe on the specific channel. I'm very much grateful to have you come back. And today I have a different topic, or rather like a different chat that I want to have with you guys. I basically want to take you through the year, take you through one of the most sensitive stories that I've actually never spoken about on the social media space, and also do give you guys the lessons that I had to learn from that. So before we get through that, let's go to our intro video. Let's go. So yeah, guys, this is quite a difficult one for me, because I've never thought that I would be recording this video this early and really sharing, my story to whoever who's watching. And as I did say, guys, for me, this channel is strictly meant to basically help people grow, whether psychologically, whether spiritually, financially, and otherwise. It's not just about finance, but this is all about growth. And I want to put the emphasis on the fact that this has to be intentional. The growth that we are putting onto the channel, every single video that we put out is basically put out with the intention to help an individual grow. And even on today's video, I hope that my story can actually help you grow as well and really find value from what I'm gonna share with you today. So you can see my mood is not like as per normal, but I am excited that I'm talking about this. At the same time, I'm feeling like a bit emotional because there is quite a lot of emotions involved in today's video. So how my year started this year was that so as most of you guys would know, that I was basically in a very public relationship that obviously led to marriage. And Instagram knew everything about it. Like, I would obviously post here and there about the relationship and also be very open about what's happening. And even when I did get married, we built such a huge following behind that. And it was good and it was nice. There's so many people that actually celebrated us, and that was beautiful to see, because it's kind of like it's so difficult to come out in this day and age and say you are proudly in a relationship, mainly because of the tendencies and proclivities that are there at this time, that people actually do not believe in relationships. So for me to even do that was actually like quite a huge thing. So did that, and then we got married, and then after that, obviously we sort of like divorced in the beginning of the year. So yeah, beginning of the year we divorced, and that's how my year started. So with the divorce, it took so much from me. It took so much, guys. Like, you guys really don't even understand. And I think from that, I did get to learn why God hates divorce. And it's not that God is saying, he hates divorce because it's like mainly the wrong thing to do. I haven't really dived deep into like the research of whether divorce is right or wrong in the eyes of God, but I do know that God hates the actual deed of divorcing. And I think, in my understanding, he hates it because of the emotions that come with divorcing. It really tears a person apart. And I think God, in his mind and in his heart, he's got our best interest at his heart, and obviously he wouldn't want to see us go through the whole phase and process of divorcing. And that's how my year sort of like started. We got divorced, and from there I had to then go through the emotions of facing the whole world, and basically coming out to the whole society and the whole community of people around me, and basically tell them that, look, like, me and this person aren't together anymore. And that was like really emotionally draining, and that took so much from me. And that was like the hardest part of it, that I would have to explain to people that me and this person aren't together anymore. And I remember like people would still come to me and say, we saw her here and there and stuff like that, and that would really, like, you know, like really kill me so much. And that's obviously because you're trying to detach from this person, and you sort of don't expect people to come to you and tell you about her. But the most unfortunate part is that she did form a big part of your life, and you can't like really ignore and avoid you know, the things that people would have to bring to you, telling you about her. So that was the first part of my year. So this was in January, and I remember that you know, when this had happened, I'm not one to really talk too much about what I'm going through. I'm not one to really like put out there you know, the stuff that I'm really going through, and I really choose people that I do talk to about what I am going through. And I remember when I went through this whole phase, my mom was like the only person that I could relate to and talk to about the whole thing. And it got to a point where now you know, I would call her every single night, and obviously you know, talk to her, tell her about what I was going through, and she would really talk me out of it. Certain nights would feel really difficult than other nights, and she'd really come through for me and pull through for me and really help me get out of it. And you know, that was you know, for like most parts and most parts of the beginning of the year, that was the most common emotions that I was going through, that I would sometimes feel like I'm at my high and sometimes feel like I'm at my low. And the only person that would really help me through the whole process was my mom. And this happened in January. Fast forward, you know, I tried to push and I tried to bounce back. And around May, you know, I think it was the 4th, May the 4th, I receive a call from this other guy, and you know, he's telling me about my ex, and obviously like telling me about things that he had seen and stuff like that. And obviously these aren't like really cute things to basically hear from this individual. And again, I was thrown back into that emotional space of not feeling well. So that at that time, I then sent my mom a message. This was at night. I sent my mom a message on the 4th of May, and you know, screenshots from you know, the conversation I had earlier on with the other guy who had called me. And at the time, I had spoken to my mom a little bit earlier than that, and she was then sleeping at the time. So I sent her these screenshots with hopes that she's gonna obviously like help me go through the whole you know, emotional phase and space of the whole divorce thing that I had gone through, to only wake up the following morning and receive a call around like 3 in the morning. So my mother calls me around 3 in the morning, and then she says her goodbyes, and then an hour later she passes away. So you know, this was like a very weird space to be in, having to now lose my mother, who was now the only person who I could really like relate to and talk to and trust me. I'm one person who's like really sensitive towards the people that he loves, and you know, like the people that I love, I'm really sensitive towards them, and I really you know, like break down. I'm super vulnerable around the people that I care about. So I never expected that my mom would basically leave, or like would pass on literally a day after I had, you know, expected her to like be there for me and stuff like that. And now I had now to deal with her passing as well. Excuse me. So I had to deal with the fact that my mom had passed on, and you know, that was the worst thing to ever happen. Even right now, I'm still not okay with my mom passing on. You know, like that was the worst. That was the worst experience of my entire existence. I think losing a parent is one of the most painful things to ever happen to anyone in the world. And when I did go through that, this was like really, you know, really emotional for me and really painful. You know, and I thank God for the strength to be able to talk about this right now, because you know, it's really something that's really painful, and it's still something that I'm grieving about, you know, and I still don't know how I'm able to then cope and to then be able to accept the reality that my mom is no more. So it's been a little bit of an emotional year for me, in a sense that like I've had to like experience two of life's biggest losses in 1 year, and still be able to like now fully function after that. And I think that was like the biggest knock in the year 2020, that 2021, I mean, that really hit me so hard that I decided to then pull away and like really take time to think, and also reflect on how I have to say this, on how the church really deals with these kind of things. And that was really painful to see that I've had to go through all these things alone. I've had to go through all these things alone. And now with my mom not being there to basically support me through whatever I'm going through, now I had to then find a new source to actually now, go and sort of like offload everything. And that's how then my relationship with God in this year was strengthened more than the other years, because I then found a space in a room to then go to God and tell him about everything and anything that I'm going through. Because then the one person that I was trusting to like help me go through things is now the one person that I have to now mourn and like grieve. And that was like the biggest thing to ever happen in this year that I never expected. And that's how like sort of like my year went. And fast forward from that, I think the reason why I stress on mental health is because I've noticed how these things are able to take a huge toll on our minds and our mental health and stuff like that. And like we never really allow for male individuals to also like be vulnerable to talk about the things that they are going through. And that's like this segment of the channel that I'm opening up to basically have people come on here and watch the things that I talk about, and also feel that it's okay to be a man that breaks down. It's okay to be a man that really goes through the emotions. It's okay to like be hurt. Like it's really okay, and it's fine to be hurt as a man. And it's not really it doesn't really mean you're weak at all. It's just a phase and a season that you have to allow yourself to go through, and be strong in the process, and hope that you really come out stronger from whatever it is that you're going through. And I'm sitting right here right now. I've recovered from the whole divorce thing, and I'm really happy. I'm in a better space with regards to that department. And I'm still learning on a daily basis to accept the reality that my mother's no more. But I can definitely say that life is way better than it was when all these things were happening. So I'm here as a testament, and I'm here as a living proof. And I'm also recording this video to like sort of like give my word and put my word out there to say it's really okay to go through things. And when you do go through things, don't think that you're weak, and don't think that you're alone. There's people that have been through far more worse situations and have been able to come out. And before we close today's video, I really want to encourage you as you are watching this, and really do say to you that the Bible promises us that all things work together for good to them that love God and are called to his purpose. And that's one of my favorite scriptures from the Bible that really keeps me going, to understand that in each and everything that's happening, there's a hand of God that's involved in events that happen in our lives, and we really need to trust and depend on his word to find ourselves in a better position. And if you are new to this channel, I'm done talking about whatever it is that I was talking about, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like these, and I will definitely make sure that we do drop more. Thank you so much for watching today's video. That's just about it. Pardon me on that little glitch that happened. My camera switched off whilst I was recording. But as I was saying, that what I had intended to actually put out on this video is to practically give you hope, and to say that you are not alone in whatever it is that you are going through, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. So do let me know what you think about today's video, and also do drop comments down below so I can know whether you do appreciate videos like these, where I really do break down in front of you and really do tell you stuff that actually happened in my life for me to actually get specific lessons that actually built up the person that I currently am today. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much to everyone that has been supporting us, and we are almost on 20,000 subscribers, and we appreciate you a lot. Please do drop your comments down below. Do like this video, do share the video on your platforms, and also do subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bells as well. And once again, from me, Dr. Martin, I'm signing out. Peace.